the tush push, that now ubiquitous quarterback sneak tactic, made infamous by the Philadelphia Eagles, is officially here to stay for at least another NFL season. For nearly every team outside of Philadelphia, this offensive weapon presents a unique challenge. Either figure out how to execute it themselves or devise a defense capable of shutting it down. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, under head coach Todd Bowles, are wrestling with these questions as they prepare for their Week 4 showdown against the Eagles, but Bowles recently made it clear that their marquee defensive signing this offseason, defensive tackle Desmond Watson, was not acquired specifically to counter the tush push. In a recent candid interview with ESPN's Jenna Lane, Bowles explained the thinking behind bringing Watson on board. To judge him right now is very early, Bowles said. We didn't get him for the tush push, we got him because we really thought he could play. This is a critical distinction, considering the hype around Watson's gargantuan frame and the obvious matchup implications he could bring to those goal line standoffs that have become an NFL phenomenon. Instead, Bowles painted a picture of a developmental project, someone the Buccaneers are carefully nurturing to contribute more consistently on defense. It's just a matter of getting him to the point where he can play more than 2 or 3 plays per drive, Bowles emphasized. The balance here is delicate. Keep Watson's massive size intact while improving his endurance and ability to withstand the physical toll of NFL snaps. Bowles elaborated, right now, we just have to see how long he can stay on the field, and we put him on a program where we think he can make some progress. We didn't get him to say, hey, we have to put you on the field right now. It's, hey, we can try to put you on this program and see what we can come up with and see if we can get our endurance better. And have him become a better player that way, then kind of see where he is. The truth is, Watson faces a steep climb. Unlike drafted players who often receive the benefit of the doubt, Watson must earn his spot on the Buccaneers' final 53-man roster purely through his effort and development. Standing out not just figuratively but literally, at a size unlike anything the NFL has seen, Watson's presence is impossible to ignore. We just haven't seen someone that size, Bucs defensive line coach Charlie Strong said with a mixture of awe and matter-of-factness. He works, and he don't mind working. I know with his size, everybody wants to make a big deal about it. But our players, and even the guys who are around him right now in our room, they just look at him like, he's just like us. He's got to go about his work and do his job. To put his size into perspective, Watson was listed at a staggering 437 pounds during his time at Florida last year. At the Florida Pro Day workout, he tipped the scales at an eye-popping 464 pounds. During Tampa Bay's rookie minicamp, Watson reported he had dropped 27 pounds to return closer to that 437-pound mark, showing his commitment to conditioning despite his massive frame. There's an odd discrepancy on the Buccaneers' official roster, where Watson is inexplicably listed at just 264 pounds. Likely a clerical error or a miscalculation, perhaps someone trying to have his actual weight without realizing it. Realistically, the number is somewhere between 426 and 464 pounds. For simplicity's sake, most observers stick with the 437-pound figure. Pairing Watson alongside star defensive tackle Vita, who officially weighs in at 347 pounds, though some suggest he might carry even more weight, the Buccaneers could potentially deploy nearly 800 pounds of bulldozing force right at the line of scrimmage. Imagine the sheer mass confronting the Eagles' notorious tush push formation, a combined 784 pounds of raw, relentless power. But before any of that comes to fruition, Watson must first secure his place on the roster. If he does, fans and analysts alike will eagerly watch that Week 4 game in Tampa Bay, anticipating the matchup of this behemoth defensive tackle against the Eagles' short yardage offense. The tush push has reshaped the strategic landscape of the NFL, forcing teams to rethink goal line defense and short yardage situations. While some franchises scramble to replicate or counter it, the Buccaneers appear to be playing a longer game with Watson. They're investing in his development, hoping his physical gifts translate into consistent performance. not just for one signature play, but for the entire grind of an NFL season.